when the breathing ain't easy, just too tough to own. The life that you carry, it's hurting your bones. Aching, crying, and being alone. You're only getting closer to the way that you should have been back before. When we hit the freeway, tears hit the floor. You swore that no longer you try and explore. We've all been there before. You gotta know there's something waiting on the other side. A better road leading you to a paradise. If you learn to love, 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 you can always fight for something. If you learn to love, if you live to know the truth, if you learn to love, don't let them tell you that you're nothing. If you learn to love, you're not alone, I'm right here with you. We're living, we're dying, so which will you own? A heart that's on fire or beaten and cold? Will you hit the heavens or crash to the core? You just can't take much more. You're feeling and feeling the emptiness roar. You're fighting emotion, now paid at the door. So take that or straight back and get what you're worth, and live how you deserve. You gotta know there's something waiting on the other side. A better road leading you to a paradise. If you learn to love, 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 you can always fight for something. If you learn to love, if you live to know the truth, if you learn to love, don't let them tell you that you're nothing. If you learn to love, you're not alone, I'm right here with you. And I know it's hard, 'cause I wear the same scars, but the world is ours if we open our hearts. And I know it's hard, 'cause I wear the same scars, but the world is ours if we open our hearts and learn to love. If you learn to love, 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 you can always fight for something. If you learn to love, if you live to know the truth, if you learn to love, don't let them tell you that you're nothing. If you learn to love, if we open our hearts, if you learn to love, you can always fight for something. If you learn to love, if you live to know the truth, if you learn to love, don't let them tell you that you're nothing. If you learn to love, you're not alone, I'm right here with you. If you learn to love, if you learn to love, if you learn to love.
We take a lot of things for granted. Oftentimes, we only think about our biggest concerns, but we do not realize that the things we less acknowledge are what matter the most. Our health is something we always take for granted, but it's what keeps us alive. The video we just watched reminds me of what my family went through. This fellow gentleman, Harry Hudson, fought and beat cancer. He was an inspiration to many children. But not only did he motivate and encourage others, he also dedicated this song for charity. And now, he teaches us to love what we have, to love the situation we're in, because in an instant, it could all be gone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alondra. Welcome to my senior talk, A Wish for Hope. Every year, around 13,000 children in the United States are diagnosed with cancer. The radiation to a child's brain at such a young age can significantly cause brain damage. Therefore, it limits their ability to read, do simple math, tell time, and maybe even talk. Stomach problems, along with loss of appetite, fatigue, are some of those symptoms that can occur right after these treatments. Every day, there are children being rushed into the hospital, and their families receive devastating news that their child has been diagnosed with a life-threatening medical condition. This not only affects the child who will be hospitalized, but it also affects families with tremendous emotional consequences. It's hard to be in the hospital every single day. You don't get enough sleep because you're always worried about your loved one. You lose track of the days. And the emptiness inside your stomach is irreplaceable. You try to stay strong for your family. And you throw a couple of jokes here and there. And it makes them laugh for a moment. And then it returns to dead silence. There are days you can no longer control your emotions. And so all you do is cry for a long period of time. You walk by without wanting to know who are behind those doors, because you already know the agony every family must be facing. Then as you walk to the room you are directed to, where your family is waiting, there could be a small boy who's no more than 3 years old, struggling to walk, skin so pale, and connected to these machines. Or there could be a 9-year-old girl, paralyzed, being rushed into the emergency room. And you have to stand by and wait for your mind to slowly recover from what you just saw. There are so many children who make you feel like they do not deserve to be in the situation they're in. And you wish to take their place, but you can't. These innocent children have not lived life. They have not experienced their first day of school, or maybe even their first tournament game. We are lucky to be where we are, in school, not in the hospital, but in school, healthy and alive. Around 30 million people in the United States are living with a rare medical condition. Half of those people are children. It is estimated that 30% of those children will not live to see their 5th birthday. Now, I ask you, how tragic is that? I wanted to do something that was not for me. Something that will make a positive impact in someone's life. I had the urge to help families with children who are going through a challenging health crisis. My project started last year with the graduating class of 2015. When I saw my sister working on her open house project, I was interested in what she was doing. Her goal was to help children with cancer. Her motivation was our family, who faced not only one, but two family members who were struggling through a life-threatening condition. But as the time came to propose what they would be doing for their senior project, she stuck with a similar goal of helping all children who are going through a life-threatening medical condition. I helped her in small ways, but she always kept me informed on how her project was going. It was a very nice experience. Though she was not alone in reaching her goal. There were 4 group members in the senior project: Andrea Crispin, Diana Briones, Dalia de la Cruz, and Ronaldo Hidalgo. Were dedicated students who worked together in order to accomplish their goal. They started to work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and carried out a candy drive, Letters to Santa, and GPA's first group for the Walk for Wishes. They also work with the Ronald McDonald's House of Charities, assisting events, hosting a toy drive, and serving meals for the families who were staying there. Their work motivated me to keep on working on what they started. I wanted to help families feel happy by seeing their child smile once again. I wanted to motivate them because I know what it feels like to wait countless hours in emergency rooms. I have been in this situation over and over again. Now, I knew this project was going to be hard. This was due to the fact that organizations do not give students the opportunity to get involved right away due to many safety concerns. So I knew I needed a backup plan, and I did. I had a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, and even a plan D. But in the end, I changed some things here and there, combined them all, just to have a better experience. I knew that for this project, I needed group members. But it did not result that way. Fortunately, I had supporting people that always helped me along the way. They motivated me and encouraged me in order to have my work done. I received vague responses from the organizations I wanted to help. But once I was contacted, I immediately started working. Now, Make-A-Wish is an organization I help fundraise for. Their mission is to grant the wishes of children who are dealing with a life-threatening medical condition by enriching their human experience through hope strength, and joy. As I was looking through the fundraising ideas, I found a wishing well that suited the purpose of this organization, along with a penny ward for the 6th grade class. Now this year, German Castillo, Jorge Maganda, and Jorge Salceda were in charge of GPA's group for the Walk for Wishes. I decided to join them and support them by inviting other people to come along. Diana and my sister came all the way from LA just to support this cause. Together, these fundraisers help families feel like a normal family again. By granting a wish, it has been shown that children are willing to fight. 89% of health professionals, doctors, survey that a wish helps a child's physical health. Families feel like they're more together, and children are inspired to keep on going. The average cost of a wish nationwide for 2015 was $10,130. Not a lot. Now, I also help the Ronald McDonald's House of Charities. They provide a home away from home for families who have children who are dealing with a challenging health crisis. They have events you can volunteer for. For example, the hot chocolate run that is hosted every year. I had the opportunity to volunteer, and it was a very fun experience. The race, along with personal fun web pages, helped raise over $12,000 to benefit the house. And as you know, Rady's Children is across the street from the Ronald McDonald's house. They are adjacent, and it is provided for families whose children are undergoing tests and medical treatments. A letter of love is what I was aiming for. I asked children to write letters to motivate children who are in hospitals smile once again. It is nice to see children their same age help one another. I didn't know that the things I was doing were making a huge impact. I knew that the small things were making a small change, but it was more than that. I'm saying this because I realized how one difference can change someone's life. After the hot chocolate run, I decided to walk the streets of downtown. And we all know there's a lot of homeless people there. So I picked one of the boxes with the leftover snacks, and I passed them out. I encountered a homeless man who had 2 children. They were both twins. As I approached them and offered them some snacks, they were filled with so much joy. It gave me this unexplainable emotion of pure happiness. You see, doing a small little act of kindness really does impact someone's life. Maybe for the rest of their day. But I know it not only impacts them, it impacts you in becoming a better person. I want to keep on helping these organizations. And I'm asking you to join me in helping others who don't have it as good as we do. We must make everyone feel like they deserve to be here. No one should be left out on the good things in life. Now, I know you're asking yourself, well, how can I help? Now, the Ronald McDonald's House will have an event called the Red Shoe Day. For those of you who won't be in school, you can assist this event that will be the day before graduation from 6:30 through 9:30 around their building. You can also assist the event for Make-A-Wish, the Tuna Challenge. It will be held from August 26th through August 28th. So join us and bring your family to enjoy the day. Now this next one is something anyone can contribute to. My service to others will not end here. I want to give families who are staying in the Ronald McDonald's House small necessary items. Items like tissue, hand sanitizer, stuffed animal bears, games, so on and so forth. These items really do help families. So bring any of the following items. Now, before I end my senior talk, I would like to end it with a strong message. Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living from what we get, but we make a life from what we give." Thank you, and this concludes my senior talk.